About less than 3 years, I guess. Yeah, most likely.
Hi, my name is Carmen Alvarado. I am 21 years old. I am from El Salvador, Central America. I am an immigrant to the United States.
My name is Shuruna Almadi and I'm from Iran.
Esmeralda. I am first generation born here and I'm 19 years old.
Hi, my name is Victoria Barza. I was born in Hungary, in Budapest, as you can see, and I'm a proud Hungarian. Because of my husband's work, 4 years ago we moved to the US. Yeah, so we are very happy here, but we definitely miss our country so much.
My name is Giancarlo Zartucci. My mom was born and raised here in Fairfield, California. My dad was born and raised in Mexico, Oaxaca.
I have been living here in California for about 9 years. So my parents decided to bring me and my middle sister to the United States because the violence, the main reason was the violence. The second one was economic necessities that we were going to have here, not over there, and also I want to say this is the third one was because of education. Girls back in El Salvador, they do not get the same education as boys.
I was once a victim of racism, starting from when I was in elementary school.
I don't feel like I've been a victim of racism. Not too many times, but there has been a few times where I've seen people look at me different just because I was Hispanic.
First I come here, my life was totally different. I couldn't able to communicate with people. I did not have any friend. I just by myself, and it was so lonely and homesick. So many times I want to go back, but some of my teachers in the adult school, they encourage me to stay and be strong.
I have been a victim of racism, and it was actually not too long ago. I was questioned my ability to do math by a professor, and this specific professor asked me personal questions like where was I from and the way I learned math back in El Salvador when I was still a kid. And this,
Not to mention that American peoples, they think that Middle Eastern people, they are all terrorists, but it's not true. It's way different. Iran is way different. My homeland is very different. My biggest struggle was speaking English. Like in the first year, it was really hard. It was really, really hard. I couldn't.
I had this teacher in 4th grade. She never really liked to help Hispanic children.
I've been mocked because I was looked as like I'm dumb because I'm Mexican, or my parents never really talked much about being victims of racism, but my dad, he has definitely been a victim before, especially in like stores, since when he got here he wasn't really able to speak English all that well, so it was clear that he was Hispanic, and people would kind of take advantage or get him to pay a little extra or something like that just because he didn't understand the language all that well.
I definitely remember that teacher. My mom helped me get out of that 4th grade class. She talked to the principal and she got me out of there because this lady she really wasn't doing her job by teaching all of the kids the same way. She kind of put like Hispanic kids aside, kind of. I remember that perfectly well.
I miss the food there. I mostly miss my family, my friends.
As it sounds, El Salvador has has a lot of crimes, and most of these crimes are based on women abuse. Women in El Salvador are not seen as equal as men. Over there, women are meant to stay home and not go to school, have kids, and I feel that if I would have stayed back in El Salvador, I would probably not go to school and not be who I am today. Meet people from El Salvador here, it's very funny because the first thing that they ask you, even if they're Salvadorian too, is do you know how to make pupusas? And of course, you know, I say yes, and the second thing you will hear from them is, when are you gonna make some? And it's funny because pupusas is the main dish from over there.
The best part of Mexico is just the culture itself. I can't explain it. We have a unique culture.
So there is loads of upsides and loads of downsides being here, but overall I would say I'm very happy. I feel really lucky to be here.
More about your country.
I miss the streets, how the cars parked.
You walk past someone, you say, buenos dias.
Together and we encourage each other. It's like a family.
Best qualities of living in California.
Style, even the language, the education is totally different.
I'm an immigrant to the United States.